Hello, everyone. It's Shanna. Welcome. So glad you're here. Now, T said she's got a headache and she's not sure how long she's going to be here, but I have got terrible allergies, and so I'm hoping that I'll be able to hold out. Um, I have just been really stuffed up and just groggy, and I actually skipped church today, and I thought I don't know if I'll be able to go live, but I kind of got to feeling better as the day went on. Hi, Dawn. Hi, T. Hi, Lala. Thanks for all of you guys hopping over. I set it 15 minutes earlier than I did last week because you guys were already here. So I thought might as well get started early because I know it gets to be late and then people are, wanting to go to bed or whatever. So hi, Melissa. Hi, Gloria. Welcome, everyone. Glad you're here. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I got some like sinus medicine, daytime and nighttime, and took it, and that has helped. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Welcome. And Pam, welcome. So what I've got in front of me here is I actually went rummaging on Friday with my best friend. She and we go to the town rummage every year, and we were able to pick up some different things. But I got all of this paper. This is the Paper Studio, and it's a $19 paper pack, and it's just all these different colors, and they're real kind of soft colors, and it's textured. Um, I got 75 sheets of it. I mean, all of this is just barely, I need to switch my view here. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I got this paper pad, and I got this paper pad from the Paper Studio, which is kind of like a wedding paper pad. I'm just showing you this real quick. This has got the bride and the groom, and then some foiled papers and just some really interesting papers, and very much a wedding set. And then I got these two glam glitter Paper Studio packs, and these were $24 a piece each. Some of these had been used. There wasn't the blue in there. But anyway, I got all four of these paper packs at Rummage for $3. And I mean, this one is like full. Anyway, so I thought it was such a great, nice pick. When I saw it, only one of them had $3 on it, and the rest of them weren't tagged. And I was like, well, how much are these? And she goes, oh, you can have them all for $3. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I was quickly snagged those up. That was actually the first place that we stopped. It was right next door to my girlfriend's house. I went on my golf cart and picked her up, and she goes, oh, there's one next door. Let's go check it out. So we went over there and checked it out, and I picked this up right off the bat. We are going to use these neutrals here today for what we're going to do. And I put in my description that we're going to use some new Spellbinders products. I'm going to throw that on the floor and make a loud noise. But what I did was I took some of those neutral papers and I cut them down into 6x6. And we're going to use one of each color, and kind of like a rainbow, just a muted rainbow is what we're going to use. And so I've got this pink, orange, yellow, green, and blue. I've got multiples of them, and I'll just lay those aside. And this is what we're going to work with because I have this new, oh my goodness, I looked it up and now I've since then forgotten. This is a new, I can't believe I can't think of it, and I've closed my window out on it. It's a new Spellbinders die that is just out, and I thought I wrote it down. I can't think. But anyway, this is what we're going to use. I'll try to find the name of it here real quick if you'll just bear with me. I looked it up and I did my share cell links for it, and now I can't think of what it's called. So if you'll just give me a minute here, I'll look it up and tell you. It is the Arch Labels and Tags is what it is. Arch Labels and Tags is what it's called. And there are several of them. And the tag, this inner one kind of has a tag, and it also has this piece that you can die cut out the center of it if you want, or you can actually die cut another piece and layer it if you want or whatever. But I thought we'd work with these, and then we're going to work with a Betterpress. So I kind of had a little project in mind, and so I thought that's what we would do. So what I was thinking is I'm going to do them in this order here, and I'm going to skip one every time and just die cut them out. So we'll leave one in between there so that we'll have a good amount of space so you can see the colors in between it. and I'm just going to do each one on here. And I do have my die cutting machine out. So we'll do it on camera. And I've got my Betterpress because I'm going to use the Betterpress for a sentiment is what my plan is. Making sure that I'm skipping one each time. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah. And then I think I've got one, and then this one I think is what I want. Let me make sure. Let's just double check myself and make sure we've got them right. Anyway, but there's several of those, and I had several Spellbinders release stuff that they had sent me, and I've done all of my videos for them, but this one, and you're supposed to do it between the 6th and the 9th. So I'm kind of running behind here. I think I might have grabbed the wrong one. Let's see, is that right? No, I think I'm going to do, I'm just trying to remember what I did. I think I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so I think we're square. I kind of had an idea of what I was doing. So, and I'm going to try and center all of these in here so that we can get 2 cards out of this instead of just one. So we'll get all these lined up here, and hopefully I'll do it right. And we'll die cut it out. So let's see. I have had a busy weekend. We had, I don't feel like that's right. I feel like I've missed one. Let's see. I think I need this one and then this one. I'm not using the tag one. Anyway, we had, let's see, Friday I went to a water park with my grandkid. Actually, Thursday I went to water park with my grandsons. And then we had a little town festival, and we had some music, and we've just had a lot of stuff going on. Then we had our firecracker Saturday, which we went uptown and ate firehouse burgers, and that was fun. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to try and line this up, and I'm standing up. I'm going to try and line this up in center, because if I can keep this in the center, then I can make another card out of this. So we'll have the remaining piece that we'll make a card out of. So anyway, let's see what's going on. They're a nice shape. Yeah, I like them. And this thing is, I'm telling you, it's gotten use out of there. Oh, a yard sale. Yeah, let's see, just in case I missed you. Okay, so see what I'm going to try and do is save this and then this. So I'll kind of lay them side by side so you can see what I'm planning to do here, which you can probably guess. Anyway, so we'll just move on to our orange and just try and get it nice and lined up kind of in the center. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered because this is 6x6 paper. Obviously, it's larger than an A2 size card. And I'm going to make 2 A2 size cards. So we've had a busy night, haven't we, with Kendra's card challenge winners and then hopping over to Jay's. I don't know if you guys were anywhere else before that, but it seemed like we had kind of a busy, we've got a busy little run of lives that we want to be on, or premieres and lives. Okay, so I need to get mine in the right order here. I'm going to grab this yellow one next. So I am real stuffy, and I apologize for that. Hopefully I won't get into a sneezing fit. I do have cough drops nearby. I've got a glass of tea and a bottle of water. So hopefully I'll be all right. But I don't know. I felt like maybe my husband had opened the house up because it's been a little bit cooler. I saw Kendra said it was like, did she say it was 107 or something? We've had like 70s. So it's been a little bit cooler. And he opened up the house. And so then I started getting sick, and I'm like, is it because he opened up the house, or is it just a summer cold? I'm not sure what it is. So I'm taking allergy medicine. So this is kind of where I'm going with this, just so we can have a couple cards, I think. So we'll just keep going and see what happens. And hopefully this will turn out what I had envisioned. Lay that one aside. Get this in the center. So anyway, I just wanted to get this last, this is like the June 6th through 9th Spellbinder projects, and then we're going to move on to some other ones. So I wanted to get these cranked out. I'm anxious. Have any of you guys ordered the Scout I've got that ordered and coming, and so I'm anxious to get that and start working with it. Plus, I think it'll be nice just to have something smaller to work with on camera. Um, so I'm looking forward to getting that. And like I said, this thing, I can't lift it by this handle because it'll break. I've done it. I think I've even maybe done it on a live, and it drops off and breaks. And then this thing falls off all the time. I actually had them send me a new one, and they did. But I think I have run this thing through the ringer. But I like it. So just, I haven't got an electric one. I suppose if I did more die cutting, I'd probably want an electric one. But I do a good little bit. But anyway, hopefully I did that like I wanted to do it. Where's my, oh yeah, okay. So I thought I didn't have my blue, but so this is kind of what I'm thinking for the other card. I think it'll be pretty. And my thought is that I'm going to better press a sentiment on this, and we'll add that. And so I think that'll be fun. So let's go ahead and get this thing out of the way. I've got a little die cutting station behind me. Let's see what's going on in the chat. You missed the KCC live. Yeah, Cordelia won. And I was happy about that. Nope, no scout for you. I know most of you guys have the. Oh, okay. So Caroline, you ordered the scout. That's cool. I actually got the purple one, so I probably should have got the gold one since I have the gold, but or the platinum, whatever color that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of the cards is going to be top folding. I think it's going to be this one, and we're just going to layer them up like that. And then I think I'm going to make the other one, and hopefully I can cut this down to where it'll fit on there and get it all layered up. And then it'll be a top, landscape top folding. And then I'm going to use this Betterpress cotton. What is it? I forget the color of it. It is called, where's the colors? I think it's linen. Excuse me. I can't find the colors on here, but I think it's a linen paper. But I thought it would look pretty because these are real soft tones. So that's what I was planning to do there. I'm going to put a cough drop in my mouth, so I apologize. And I don't have a lot of Betterpress plates yet because I just recently got it, but I do have these sentiments, so I was thinking I would do that. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and let's just lay these aside, and we'll go ahead and do our pressing. I put the die cutting machine up. We'll go ahead and do our pressing on here, and then we can assemble our cards together. So your sidekick is what you use mostly on your sentiments. Okay, all right. And a Gemini Mini. You've got the little manual sidekick and a Gemini Mini. T has. Okay. And Gloria's got the big shot. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get this paper laid down on here. And is this how I do it? I'm trying to remember how I do it. Yes. And I feel like, yeah, I want that side up. Do you guys have the Betterpress? I've not used it a lot, so it's entirely possible that I might mess this up on a live since I haven't used it a lot, but hopefully I won't. And this is the tape that actually comes with it, and I'm going to use it and get it laid down on here. And I thought I would just lay some of these sentiments out and just do, since I'm going to die cut them out, I think I could probably do 4. I'm trying to see. Let's see, we've got, this one says sending you, I don't know, sending you congrats is what that one says. This one says best wishes. I like that one. I think I'm going to use the 4 quadrants. That way I'll have plenty of room if I need to die cut it out. I actually would use the smaller one, I think. I don't know. Maybe the tag. I think that's the next layer that I would use. And do it like that. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to press them and then die cut them out. So let's see. Lala says that she has the Sidekick, the Altenew Blossom, and the Gemini Go, and Spellbinder Sapphire for tiny cuts. So absolutely skipping the Scout. Operative word now, the future is something else. Yeah, for sure. Hey Jay, glad you could make it. They just released a circle thing that looks neat. I haven't seen that. I do have my daughter, my oldest daughter, she likes to feed my crafty fetish. She bought me the Betterpress. She actually bought me the die cutting machine too. And she has bought me the new paper trimmer that is coming out from Spellbinder. So that is because my birthday's the end of the month. And she's going to give me that for my birthday. So I just send her the links and she orders them and kind of feeds my crafty. This says happy birthday. And my sister and I were sorting the cards the other day, and I've decided that maybe happy birthday is something that I should make because I could always use birthday cards. Let's see. You have Jay says he has the Sidekick and the Platinum 6, and the wheels are not the best. Okay. Okay. All right. After 2 cat-related accidents. Okay, I'm just gonna do sending you congrats with sincere wishes, best wishes, and happy birthday to you. And I'm just gonna lay them on here and ink them up. Now I don't know, with the paper that I have these colors that I could use, or I can use the black because I've got the, this is called Flower Garden set, and it's got azalea, leaf, strawberry, and hydrangea. And I first thought Betterpress embosses and stamps same time. Yes, it does. I first thought I would use that azalea, but it looks kind of bright for that. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll go with the black. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Oh, somebody's asking what it is. Yeah, it presses. So I'm going to show you because we're actually going to do it. I'm going to use the black ink just to be kind of neutral for all these colors. And so this ink actually is the Betterpress black ink that you can use. Now, my friend Daria tells me that I can use some other inks as well, and I think I've even tried them, and she's correct. So, but they do recommend that you use their inks, of course, and their paper. I've got the cotton paper that came with the Betterpress. They give you a supply of it, and you want to get it inked up real good. And hopefully I'm getting plenty on there, but I've got 4 chances to get a good sentiment or 2, so hopefully I will. And I'm just going to kind of ink them up. And I've got a little bit on my panel, but I'll try and make sure I clean it up really well. Oh, good. T said to use the black. So that's what I was thinking. I thought those colors weren't quite right. So basically what you do is these are magnets, and you've got the metal on there that's going to stick to, and I've got it taped down, and then you're going to just turn it over and let it click down on there. And then you're going to bring in your die cutting machine, which I moved off camera, and I'm going to grab, and you're going to run it through there just like that. And it's just designed to just run through there. And I think you only have to do it 1 pass. That's what I've done in the past. It feels like it's pressing. I hope. Yeah, I think I'm getting a good press on it. So we'll give it a whirl and see what happens. So hopefully it was. I'll get this out of the way. Put that back. And we'll do the big reveal, and hopefully I did it right. And there you go. And it just, what it does is it just presses it in there, and it presses the ink right into it, and it looks just gorgeous. So I think that looks really pretty. So I'm just going to lay these aside and lay that aside. And then I'm going to start building these cards. And basically, we're just going to be layering them up. This is going to be really simple, but I thought it'd be really pretty. I like the idea of doing a rainbow and just using these muted colors. One thing that is great, I was trying to see that. One thing is great, the dies hot foil beautifully. So the Betterpress dies, is that what you're talking about, T? And do you use your glimmer machine for that, or? Hi, Jim. Welcome. Yes. Okay. So you do use your glimmer. I do have the glimmer machine, so that's good to know. So I can try that out. So then can I use my glimmer plates on my Betterpress? They foil better than the regular glimmer plates. Nice. Okay. No. Okay, that was a firm no. That was a capital no. Okay. So I can use the Betterpress plates on the glimmer, but I can't use the glimmer plates on the Betterpress. Okay, good to know. All right. Um, so I haven't done any foiling in a while. Usually when I do foil, I drag out a bunch and just do a bunch of it, because when you get it turned on, get it warmed up, you just want to do a whole bunch of glimmering. So you shouldn't never say can't, LOL. Well, you could do it and you might break something, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't want to break it. I need to try. I really need to explore more with it and just do more. I want to get some more plates. Hopefully Spellbinders will be sending me, if they have some stuff they release, they'll be sending me some of those plates. Or yeah, some of those for the Betterpress. So that'll be good. I need to probably do the subscription for the Betterpress. I was kind of thinking I would do the whole caboodle thing and get everything, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that. So I think this looks really pretty. I mean, it's pretty simple. I'm not doing anything spectacular tonight, but I wanted to get some cards made with these dies so that I could upload them into the base camp for Spellbinders. Anyway, so it's nothing fancy, but I thought it'd be fun to use the Betterpress with it. So I think it looks really pretty. Yeah. Lala says that when she's got it out, she usually mass produces with it. I just think it makes sense. I've got a little station right there that's got the Betterpress, the Glimmer, and the Platinum all sitting there together. So it's a little station where I can just do all of it together, and it's real handy when you're not filming. You can just kind of course, I mostly film everything I make, to be completely honest, but I think that looks really pretty. So we'll go ahead and go with that. Let's see, we're only 22 minutes in. I'm gonna have to think of something else to do. And then these, I'm gonna try and get them layered up to where we've got an even edge on there all the way around, and then I'll just have to trim. I'm sure they won't line up right, and then I'll just have to trim it down to fit. And I think that could make a fun card too. So I think it's really pretty. Just trying to, I always try to make the most out of my my cardstock that I'm using. If I'm going to do a panel, a lot of times I'll gut it and save it, because I use a lot of Spellbinders cardstock, and I mean that stuff's not cheap. And I am, I'm I retired young, and I take care of my grandkids, so I don't, I'm not going to spend it, because when you retire young, you don't have access to your retirement stuff yet, so I'm not going to be spending a bunch of money on wasting money on cardstock. So anyway, that's my story. Yeah, the most out of your $3 paper is going to be a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of that. And I'm not usually as finicky with less expensive paper as I am with, the Spellbinders and that stuff. But as I die cut these out, it just came to my mind that you could do a reverse card with this, and I thought I have to do that. And so that's why I'm doing this, because I just thought it would be really neat, a neat looking card to do this. I don't know. At least I thought it would. So I'm just kind of getting these lined up on here and trying to get a nice little border that's even all the way around. I think it's Caroline that says card makers are so efficient with their paper. I'm learning a lot. So I'm glad. I'm glad I can be some sort of inspiration. Dawn, it's your granddaughter's 3rd birthday today. Well, happy birthday. Did you have a little party or cake and ice cream and all that? Oh my goodness. You had to run and get your magic mat. You put it in the sun today so it would flatten out. Oh, I put mine in the microwave. And mine, I don't know if you noticed, it's a total mess. That's sweet. My husband's coming in and he asked me earlier, he said, if you're live when I get back, can I walk through the room? And I said, yeah. I said, just don't say anything you shouldn't. The reverse card looks cool, like into a looking glass. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that and I thought, oh, that'd be so fun. And so hopefully I can get it cut down. I might have to go over there and use my guillotine and kind of go off camera because I'm not sure that the Cricut cutter that I have will cut through all of that. I struggle with it cutting through a single piece anyway. So there he is. He's walking through. I told him that you asked. He waved. I told him, I said, just don't say anything bad when you walk through, like he would anyway. But he's I think he's going to work outside in the yard. Yes, happy birthday to the small people. The little parties are so much fun. You'll have a big party when they come to visit at the end of the month. Well, that'll be fun. My second to youngest grandson already had his third birthday party. It was in February. And then my youngest grandson will have his in July, and he will be 2. And so that'll be fun. So I'm going to need to cut this down. And I'm probably going to need to go over to my guillotine and try and do it. And hopefully I won't destroy this. So let's see if I can grab this. I don't know. I could probably, let's see, move this out of the way. We'll bring this big honking thing in and see if we can get it. And we'll try to cut it down. Now I know, let's see. Oh, I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to start here. Okay, now how big do we have it? I might have just hit the nail on the head there. Now, how am I going to get it to 4 1/4? It's going to be a challenge. Let's look at our card. Actually, I think I'm going to have to go 4 1/4 with this one. All right. I didn't do the math, so I'm not very well prepared. And I'm afraid to get too crazy. So I think, where's that going to be? Is that going to be too close? I'm going to take it up a little bit. Ugh, I'm scared. Okay, that's pretty tight. Now I need to go to 4 1/4 there. Oh, goodness. Is this going to work? Oh, it's not going to work. Okay. Can we salvage this? All right, any ideas? This is not going to work. I've ruined it. What am I going to do? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this off clean. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. Oh, my gosh. Well, here we go. Here's my epic live file. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to recover. We're going to lose our pink, I think. Any ideas? Everybody's busy talking, so I guess I'm going to have to do it like this if I'm going to salvage any of this, which I'm sad because I wanted the pink layer, but I think we can salvage it if we do it like this. There's always a solution. Almost. So we're going to lose our pink layer. Take off the pink. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yay. I'm glad we agree. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to do something. And it might not be exact because I'm just cutting away, but I think it's going to be okay. And I'm sweating bullets now. Okay. Okay, I think we can work with that. Yay. And I got all these little pretty strips I could make a card with. That got me in trouble last time I did that because then I had just way too much junk in my craft room. And I think what I'm going to do, since I've done that, and I've got like a flat edge here, I think I'm going to change my mind. And I'm going to make a, we could do it this way and still make it that direction. What we could do is take our largest die and, yeah, that's what we'll do. Take our largest die and die cut this down. And then we'll have that flat edge and we can do it that way. And we'll have a card, a shaped card. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This is where you adapt and overcome. I don't know if any of you guys watched Heartbreak Ridge. That's what he tells them to do. You got to adapt and overcome. So I'm going to just go ahead and die cut it real quick like that. And hopefully that will solve my problem of what I've done here. So, trying to get all my pieces parts here. So we'll just run this through there and we'll make a shaped card. And then I think it will solve my problems. And I see that Lala's cheering me on, so thank you. Okay, so there we go. Let's see, did we get cut through? Hopefully we did. Yes, we did. Good. All right, so we've got a solution. My mint tape's wanting to stick. Oh, yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, it is a great movie. Oh, thanks, Cordelia. I appreciate that. Oh, make it a shaker. Ooh, there's an idea. Hadn't thought about that. So I don't know. I'd have to put some layers on the back of that, but I think that could be fun. And it took care of, because the top edge, I actually cut it flat. So I think that's actually going to work and it'll fit just perfectly on that card base. So I think that'll work. All right, now I've got to figure out how I'm going to die cut. And I keep putting that die cutting machine up. And I need to die cut these out. So I'm just going to pull them off carefully. And I know this one will fit inside there, but I don't really want that tag. I don't mind having the tag on this one, but I don't really want it on that one, I guess, unless I turn it like this as well. And then we can have the tag on there like that. I'm not sure. And can I fit it on there? Yeah, see, I could die cut these out with that. And I was thinking with the tag, I could put like a little bow or something on there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, good. Thanks, Cordelia. I appreciate that. She said this turned out better than the original idea. Looks like the eye on a totem pole up here in the north. Oh, that's interesting. Dawn loves nesting dies. I do too. I love nesting dies. Oh, Melissa, there are totem poles in Alaska. Alaska's on my bucket list too. I told in my last live that we had an Alaskan cruise scheduled at COVID and it got canceled, so we didn't get to go. But yeah, I would love to go and check that out. I'm not really a tag with a bow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not really a cold weather person, but you do what you got to do. This actually, I feel like it needs to go this way because it's off-centered if I go that way. So we're going to have to go this way. So let me think what I want to do. I think I want to bring that and put it in there. I think that's what I want to do. So where's the smallest one? See, I've got these all. Would that fit inside there? I think it would. And then this one on there. All right, we're going to give it a try. This almost looks like looks like a mouth open. We could stick a tongue out of it or something when you're looking at it that way. That's kind of funny. Not cold in tourist season. That's good because I don't like cold. Man, I'll tell you. We get too much cold here. I think I'm going to have to go with happy birthday. And then actually I can use the smaller one on that and do the best wishes. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna have to do it. So anyway, it's not gonna be perfectly straight. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. We could always go down smaller if we have to. I'm gonna see if that other side's gonna be covered. Try and get this lined up evenly. Let me look on that. Is that gonna work? I think it is. I think it's gonna work. I was afraid the die edge wasn't there, but I'm gonna try this and we'll see what happens. And I keep taking this die cut, moving it out and bringing it back in, so I apologize. Just not very good planning. So let's cut these out and see what happens and see if this will work for us. Right one needs to be turned 90 degrees. Let's see. I don't know what's, I think I did it wrong. I see what you're saying. Oh, Gloria, I read your comment too late, didn't I? Move that there. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens with these two, and then we'll see what we can do with the others. So we've got this one, and it has the tag hole in it. And I think that one could lay on there nicely, and that would look nice with that. I should have probably used like a cream colored card base instead of the white since I brought that in, but I think that looks pretty. What do you think? I think it looks pretty. And then this one, yeah, this is where I said I needed to go in the other direction because of the flat side. Okay, and so see, that's going to be off-centered. But that was the right size for that. So that, what do you think? Should I do that or should I? You like the whites together? Okay, all right. Let's see, or we could do, let's see. I don't think we can get these on here because that tag's going to be on there. We could do that one, but that's going to look weird too. So I feel like I need to go this way. Cut it again the other way. Let's see. I think if I cut it again the other way, it won't work. Oh, I didn't glue that on there yet. Let me see. See, these are too close together. All right, let's go ahead and we can make another one and do it over. So let's do that. And that way we'll have something that we can live with. So, and it's not going to hurt me to have additional sentiments to use for later. So let's go ahead and do that. And make sure I grab my card. We also have like a pebble color that we could use. It's kind of a gray. I don't know. Should I use that this time and see how that looks with it? Maybe let's try that, just something different. I haven't used the pebble, or I think that's what it's called. Haven't used that. So let's just go ahead and do this again. And we'll go from there. Should we try a color on that? Let me see what you said. Is that one not glued down? Just put the cinnamon underneath the bottom layer. Don't cut with the die. Oh. Well. Oh, I see what you're saying. Bravo. Oh, unfortunately, it's not going to work with the way I laid them down on there because the paper's going to be peeking out here. But that was a great idea. And that one's not going to work. It's just the way I laid them on there. If I'd have done it in a different direction, it would have worked. That was a good idea. Try the pink. Okay. All right, I'll try the pink this time. So let me get, I'm just going to clean this off a little bit because I've got some black on here. And I've just got some alcohol. And we'll wipe this down. Try and clean this off a little bit. Let's get these off of here and get that black off of there. And hopefully we can get it dried up, cleaned up, and ready to go. I found that alcohol will clean that pretty well. So I'm going to get it good and cleaned up. And then we'll get these dried off. And then we'll just do it again. Sending you congrats. And happy birthday. All right, we'll just get these all. Best wishes. I don't know. Should I do them? Actually, I probably need to do them in the other direction. I almost messed up. Hi, Dallas. Glad you could join us. So just doing some better pressing right now. I need to get it to where I can have it in a different direction on this particular paper because I messed it up. Anyway, so we're doing 2 cards here. Oh, I'm sorry, Cordelia. I'm glad that you could stop by. So I hope you have a good evening. Nice to talk to you. Okay. So we're going to get this lined up. Now, I think somebody said to try the turn word sideways. Oh, yeah. I need to pay attention to Gloria. She's been telling me what I need to do because I messed up. I'm trying to think. Somebody said to use the pink. So I'm going to use the pink. We've got azalea and strawberry. Should I use the azalea or the strawberry? What do you think? Let me open them up and show you what we got. This, it's kind of hard to tell. That's why I swatched them. So I guess this would be the pink, I think. Yeah, that's kind of the pinky. I don't know. We'll use that one. Do you have a little stamp you could put next to the sentiment? Oh, I don't have anything little. The only thing I have are these big, like I said, I don't have very many of the press plates, and I've got this one, but it's, far too big. I could bring in a stamp, a separate stamp. Unless you add ephemera to the open side. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, I could do that. Let's go ahead and do this since I'm halfway there anyway. And let's do these with the azalea, and we'll do the other ones with the strawberry and just see what happens. Maybe I should do the hydrangea. Let's do the hydrangea, and then we'll have a blue, since we do have blue in our, and hopefully I'm getting them inked up good enough. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm making a real mess here. All right, and then we just get this laid down on there and then bring the die cutting machine back in. We'll just roll through there. Let's just see what we get. Maybe we'll get something we can work with. Sorry, everything's vibrating here. Let's just see. Okay, it looks like we've got 16 people on here. Well, that's fun. I haven't really been kind of paying any attention to it. Okay, so we've got, I had a little bit of black on there, but I think that's all right. I like the blue. Okay, so I think we're going to be all right. And we'll just throw our ink on the floor. Okay, there we go. All right, now, let's see. We've got the best wishes, so it'll work. And then we need one that's going to go this way. So what do you think about the best wishes? I kind of like that. And let's see, my dies are roaming all over the place. I think this is the size I want. And I think even though I don't have it positioned exactly right, we could add some embellishments, and I think that would work. where are we at? I'm kind of behind in my chat there. Cordelia had to leave. You might can only do 2. Check the, oh yeah, check the dye width. I should have. Jay said he had an ice cream sandwich after his live. That sounds yummy. I'm really behind. Okay. All right. Yeah, I should have seen her message to check that before I did it, but I think we can offset it a little bit and put some embellishments on there. So let's go ahead and just die cut this out, and we'll do that and see what happens, and then hopefully we'll get something put together here. We'll have 2 cards. So I think it's coming together. It's not been as perfectly executed as I wanted it to, but I think they are coming together. So, sometimes you don't do things exactly right, and that's where I'm at here. So anyway, we'll run this through, and I think this will take care of our problem. And then I'll have those other sentiments that I can use later, and that'll be great because I've got, these, and then I've got these. So I've got them all ready, and I'll be able to use them at another time. So that'll be great. Just move this out of the way. Okay. So let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and get this. First of all, should we do it like this? Put that down, and then that. I guess it doesn't matter. What do you think about that gray? I don't know. The gray on there. It's Pebble, I think is what it's called. I think it's okay. Let's see. Pam said that, or Dawn said she showed her cousin how to work the SMC earlier, and her paper shifted and missed the stamped images. Ugh, yeah, I've had that happen before too. So Lala, you think it's okay then? I'm going to go with it because you guys probably don't want to sit and watch me do this over and over again. I wonder if I could have stamped on this side of it. I don't know. Like turned it in the other direction and stamped on that side of it. Okay, everybody's saying it looks nice. Okay, so here's our top folding, and we've got our flat edge where I had made the cut from the air, and I'm just going to go ahead and get it glued down on here. And it seems like the glue press is working this evening, so that's good. We're getting some glue out of there. And I think I probably need some more glue on my layers. I don't think I got enough on there. So we'll just get that laid down on there. And we've got us a shaped card. It's going to be top folding because of the direction of our sentiment. And I think it'll turn out all right. Let's see the pink sentiment on it. Okay. Well, I glued it down. Let's go ahead and die cut it out and see what happens. I'll just lean over here real quick and do it. That way we don't have to drag that back in. Okay, all right. So I've got the pink one. And let's see, you guys let me know what you think. We cut the pink off, so the pink layer. So what do you think? Should I bring the pink back in? Let's see. I don't know. So we could do either. Which one do you guys like the best? You want the blue or the pink? It's more centered too. It actually is more centered. You like the pink? Okay, all right, we'll go with the pink. It is more centered, so I think it's going to work out better. I wonder, should I pop it up or should I just glue it flat? Okay, everybody's voting for the pink. Good. Lisa likes the pink too. So should I just lay it, inset it right in there? Or should I pop it up? Okay, pop it up, pop it up. Okay, let's do that. Let's see what we got here. I've got some foam tape that we can use. So we're going to pop it up. Everybody says pop. All right, we're going to pop it up. Okay. That's what we shall do. Now, I've got these scissors that I use for adhesive that are supposed to not stick, but sometimes I do get stuff stuck to it. And we'll just get these popped up. I'm going to kind of keep it away from the edges so that I can get it tucked in there like I need to. I think that'll be nice. So it's kind of fun. So I'm using my my $3, some of my $3 paper from the rummage sale, and it feels pretty heavy. I mean, it feels like pretty good solid cardstock, and it's got some texture to it as well. So I don't know if you can hear the neighbors' dogs barking. They just started barking. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I like that. I think that turned out good. Dallas says, "Am I the only one singing? Pop it up a little more." Oh, Caroline was singing too. And Pam says, "I'm not singing." So I think that turned out nice. I like it. Okay, then we got to do something with this, and I don't know if I have any ribbon left that's going to match that or not. The other day I went wild with some of my ribbon, but let's see if I got anything. I don't have a lot of thins. I probably should have looked at that ahead of time, but I didn't. So I'm just pulling out this ribbon thing we've got here. I got some white. I don't know if that would look all right or not. I have white and I have purple. I don't know. This one's a wide one. Maybe see how this looks. I don't know. I don't use a lot of ribbon very much. Oh, you were more chanting it. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you gotta, at least you guys aren't yelling at me with exclamation points and telling me to miss. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but it is hard to keep crafting and chatting at the same time. Some bits and pieces of leaves or small flowers, I'm sure, would have those extras somewhere. Is that what you're thinking I should add to it? I probably do have it somewhere that I could add to it. Kind of fancy it up a little bit. Yeah, that neighbor's dog is barking. I can close the window. We've got our house opened up. T, did you see my post that your package made it to Huntsville? Hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. So it sounds like we're having mail problems again. Did you guys see that live that LV did with that card kit that I sent to her that I mailed it on, I think she said the postmark date was March 26th is when I mailed it. And she just got it like 2 days ago. March 26th, she just got it two days ago. That is just crazy. And yep, to mail problems. You have another one sitting in the wrong. I had gotten something that came from Illinois. I'm in Indiana, okay? And it came from Illinois. And I looked at it, and it went to New York, and it was headed somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm in Illinois, or I'm in Indiana, and it came from Illinois. Why did we go through New York to get here? I don't understand that. I mean, we're neighboring states. Just doesn't make any sense. So, anyway. No, I know, Pam. I know. I just thought that was funny, but I'm trying to pay attention, so that because the chat helps. I mean, I remember one live I did that somebody told me to add some red, and I did, and it just made the card look so much better. So I totally am trying to pay attention to what you guys are recommending, because gosh, no one of us is as good as the whole. So you got to listen to what your crafty friends offer so that you can come up with the best result. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to tie a bow with this decently or not, but Anyway. Oh, yes, we're both red lovers. T said that was her. Yeah. Because yes, red is my favorite color and I don't craft with it very much. I don't know. I'm not liking my bow. I don't know if I should just put it on there and just kind of trim it down. What do you guys recommend? Yeah. T said the flowers might take away. I kind of like the simplicity of it. I really do. I like the simplicity of it. I think if I had some enamel dots, I might add to it later or whatever, but no bow. So should I cut these down or leave them long? I think I feel like I should cut them down a little bit. Should I make them short, like little short sticky uppy things, or kind of like that and just, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just do that. We'll just go like this. I feel like I need to go the other direction. We'll just go like that. I don't know. Now it looks like wings. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. Well, let's see. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So I cut them too long. Okay. Maybe that's better. I think that looks cute. Yeah, I like the clean lines of it. With shorter ears. Yeah. Anyway, so I think it's turned out cute. Should I pop that up or should I just lay it flat? What do you guys think? I feel like I want to lay that one flat since it's got that bow on there. I think that's what I'm going to do. What if you took the ribbon off and add a gem over the hole? I could do that. That would be an idea. I don't know if I have any gems and they're clear across the, well, I have a bunch, honestly, but they're clear across the room. I have, well, that one, I do have a black gem that we could, right here, that's handy that I could hold up there. I mean, we could put that over. I don't know how that would look. What do you guys think about that? Okay, so who votes for, you would have to add one at the top and the bottom. So put one there, and then what are we voting for? If you loop through the hole and the tails through the loop, the tails would go up instead of out to the sides. Okay. Are you saying, T, are you saying nope on the gems? No gem. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's try this again. And I know what you're saying, I think. And I don't need as much as I thought I needed before. So what I need to do, I think, is do it like this. Am I going the right way? If you loop through the hole and the tails through the loop. Do I need to go from the front or the back? We shall see. I'll try this. Okay, I think that is better. Yeah, I think that is better, Pam. That was a great idea. And then I need to cut it down. Whoops. There we go. And then cut it down like T said. Yeah. Does that look good? And then we'll just cut them down. All right, now I've kind of got it frayed a little bit. Oops. Now I'm going to have them too small. Okay. Now they kind of go up like that. Is that better? I think that's all right. I think that looks cute. Okay, perfect. Okay, much better. All right, good job. See, it takes a village. All right, so I'm going to, do we lay it down or do we pop it up? I think we just lay it down on there. And then this will add some dimension to it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get that laid down. Oh, see, this is what happens. T, are you still having your glue press puddle on your base, or is it working now? That is hysterical. T said never allow Shannon to trim your bangs. That is hilarious. Oh, you gave yours away. Okay. yeah. So does is Gaz, did he get, is he enjoying it, or yeah, I'm still working with it. I never know if it's going to behave or not, but okay, so I just laid that one flat. And yeah, I probably shouldn't trim anybody's bangs. Um, Dallas says, by the way, I'm taking notes. When people give you advice, do it. Yeah. Oh, so Gaz is loving it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that um, you could gift that and it worked out. So I've got some other sentiments that I can use for later. Um, and I've got them already in a little die cut shape. And then I have these that I could do something different with. But I was able to use the paper that I got at the rummage and come up with a couple cards. Let's see what she's saying. T says, mostly I wasn't a fan of the cleared out real estate I had to have. Oh, okay. It looks beautiful. Love how it turned out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Um, I appreciate everyone's feedback and everything. And when I first cut this and I cut it and I thought, oh, I've ruined it. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And then fortunately I was thinking about just cutting the pink away, and then that was also suggested. So I'm glad that worked out because I thought it was gonna go waste. Yes, these I go between this and these. I'm gonna start coughing. But I love these little things. I need to fill it up. You can see it's about empty. I'm drinking my tea, and then these. So I appreciate everybody watching and for stopping by. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate your feedback and just the opportunity to visit with you guys. And I hope you have a good evening. And I'll let you go. Take care. Bye bye.